America has always held its veterans in high regard. These individuals have dedicated their lives to protecting our nation and ensuring our freedoms. Their bravery and commitment are the bedrock of our society. We recognize the sacrifices they make. From long deployments away from loved ones to the physical and emotional toll of combat, their journey is one of immense sacrifice and dedication. These brave men and women defend our freedoms. They undergo rigorous training and face unimaginable challenges to keep us safe. Their courage in the face of danger is truly inspiring. They put their lives on the line for us. In the heat of battle and during critical missions, they stand strong, knowing the risks involved. Their unwavering resolve is a testament to their character. We show our gratitude in many ways. Communities come together to express their thanks, schools hold special events, and children create heartfelt messages to honor these heroes. We have parades and ceremonies. These events are not just traditions, they are powerful reminders of the sacrifices made and the freedoms we enjoy because of our veterans. We build memorials in their honor. These structures serve as lasting tributes to their service and sacrifice, ensuring that future generations remember their contributions. Most importantly, we say, thank you. A simple gesture of gratitude can mean the world to a veteran. It acknowledges their service and lets them know their efforts are appreciated. Veterans Day is more than just a day off. It is a time to come together as a nation to honor those who have served. It is a day filled with pride, reflection, and respect. It is a day for reflection. We take a moment to remember the fallen, to honor their memory, and to reflect on the freedoms we enjoy because of their sacrifice. It is a day to remember the courage and selflessness of our veterans. Their stories of bravery and resilience inspire us and remind us of the true cost of freedom. We honor their commitment to our nation. Through speeches, ceremonies, and personal tributes, we express our deep appreciation for their unwavering dedication. We are forever indebted to them. Their legacy lives on in the freedoms we cherish and the values we uphold. We will never forget their service and sacrifice. Veterans Day has a rich history, deeply rooted in the sacrifices and bravery of those who served. It originated as Armistice Day, a day that was initially set aside to commemorate the end of World War I, a conflict that had engulfed much of the world in turmoil and devastation. On November 11, 1918, the guns fell silent, signaling the end of hostilities. The armistice with Germany went into effect on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, a moment etched in history. In 1919, President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed November 11th as Armistice Day, a day to honor the brave souls who fought in the Great War. It was a day to honor those who served in the Great War, recognizing their courage and sacrifice. In 1954, after the immense sacrifices of World War II and the Korean War, the name was changed. It became Veterans Day, a day to honor all veterans. This change was significant as it encompassed veterans of all wars, acknowledging the contributions of those who served in various conflicts. Veterans Day reminds us of the human cost of war, the lives lost, and the families forever changed. It is a somber reminder of the sacrifices made by our servicemen and women, a day to reflect on their bravery and dedication. We must strive for peace, to ensure that the sacrifices of our veterans are not in vain. We must honor our veterans, not just in words but in actions, by supporting them and their families. We do this by serving our country in peace, by volunteering, and by ensuring that our veterans receive the care and respect they deserve. Our commitment to veterans extends beyond a single day. It is a lifelong promise to support those who have given so much for our freedom. Educating future generations about the importance of Veterans Day ensures that the legacy of our heroes lives on. By sharing their stories, veterans help us understand the true cost of war and the value of peace. National monuments and historical landmarks serve as enduring reminders of the sacrifices made by our veterans. Community events, parades, and public ceremonies on Veterans Day bring us together to honor and remember. As we celebrate Veterans Day, let us remember the courage, dedication, and sacrifice of our veterans, and strive to build a future worthy of their legacy. Retired U.S. Army Sergeant Jonathan Mallard knows the price of freedom. He has lived it, breathed it, and felt its weight on his shoulders every single day. He served 2 tours in Iraq, each one more grueling than the last. The scorching heat, the endless sand, and the ever-present danger became his reality. He witnessed the horrors of combat firsthand. The deafening sounds of gunfire, the chaos of explosions, and the constant threat to life were his daily companions. He saw the toll it took on his fellow soldiers, the exhaustion etched on their faces, the injuries that left both visible and invisible scars, and the camaraderie that held them together in the darkest of times. "I joined the Army right out of high school," Mallard recalls. "I was just a kid with dreams of serving my country, of making a difference. I was eager to serve my country," he says, his voice filled with a mix of pride and nostalgia. "I believed in the cause, in the mission." He pauses, his gaze distant. "But war changes you," he continues, his voice tinged with a sadness that only those who have been to war can understand. "You see things you can never unsee. You lose friends," he says, his voice breaking slightly. "The memories of those we lost haunt me every day." "You come home a different person," he admits. "The experiences change you in ways you can't even begin to explain. The joy of reuniting with family is mixed with the pain of what you've left behind." Mallard's story is not unique. It is a story shared by countless veterans who have walked the same path, faced the same challenges, and borne the same burdens. It is a story shared by countless veterans, men and women from all walks of life, united by their service and their sacrifices. They have sacrificed for our freedom. They have given up their youth, their health, and sometimes their lives to protect the values we hold dear. They have borne the weight of war, the physical and emotional burdens that come with it, the sleepless nights, and the constant vigilance. We must never forget their service. We must honor their sacrifices and ensure that their stories are told, remembered, and cherished for generations to come. Across the United States, communities come together on Veterans Day. Parades wind through towns and cities. American flags wave proudly. School children make cards for veterans. Businesses offer discounts to those who served. At Arlington National Cemetery, a solemn ceremony takes place. The president lays a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. This honors all those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Veterans Day is a time for reflection and gratitude. It's a chance to listen to veterans' stories. We learn from their experiences. We honor their service.
Section 5. Acknowledging Sacrifice, a Veteran's Perspective. I saw firsthand the dedication and resilience of our military personnel. It's not just about saying thank you for your service. It's about understanding what that service entails, the sacrifices veterans and their families make. True appreciation for veterans involves supporting them. We can do this through programs for veterans. We can hire them in the civilian workforce. We can listen to their stories. We can advocate for their needs.
Section 6. The value of service. A deeper understanding. Military service instills a deep appreciation for citizenship. Veterans understand the value of freedom. They have defended it. They have seen its absence. Veterans often return to civilian life with a strong sense of purpose. They are driven to serve their communities. They are leaders. They are volunteers. They are mentors. They make our nation stronger. Section 7. A hopeful future. Transitioning to civilian life. The transition to civilian life can be challenging for veterans. They may face physical or emotional scars. They may struggle to find jobs. They may feel disconnected from civilian society. It is our duty to support veterans during this transition. We must provide resources and opportunities. We must help them heal. We must help them find their place in civilian life. With support, veterans can thrive after service. They can use their skills and experiences to make a positive impact on their communities and the world. Section 8. Reflections on Valor, Honoring Our Protectors. Veterans Day is a day for reflection. We remember the valor of those who served. We acknowledge their struggles. We honor their contributions. They are the protectors of our freedom. Let us never forget the sacrifices they have made. Let us strive to be worthy of their service. Let us build a nation that honors their legacy. Let us say thank you, not just on Veterans Day, but every day.